The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting... an even contest. Let's see what happens.
Some adjustments to the field.
And crunch down the wicket. Oh no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise. Gone. Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Varma shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Smacks that away through the gap. King ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Swept away but finds the fielder. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Drilled that one away. Good pick up, big chance. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over, 10 runs from it. West Indies 10 for 1.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Sharma, the left armour, is the new bowler from the pavilion end. Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged, what a ball. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Varma from the high court end. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end.
A few moves made in the field.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Edge, but it drops safely.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Or didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Chakravarti straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Goes over the top with that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Clubs that away, fielder out in the deep, but that's going to be a maximum off the free hit.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. 8 off it. West Indies are 39 for 2.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Yadav, the left arm unorthodox bowl. Bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
A few moves made in the field.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Pandya from the high court end. Patel, the left-arm orthodox. Bowlers coming into the attack from the high court end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot. West Indies weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Varma coming back into the attack has done well so far. Pulled away but straight to square leg. Good catch. Out! Out! What a screamer!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
That is quite extraordinary. Rutherford, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Edged it. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. He was quick onto that in the infield. India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Going with spin now.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Missed it. Stumping opportunity. This could be trouble. And gone. Brilliant catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Chase. Gone for not many.
Straight to the fielder. That's the over. West Indies are 65 for 5.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. A bit of a change-up in the field now. Rutherford watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Massive outside edge. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Varma has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Patel back on now. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Nearly gets the edge. Patel with a great delivery there. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Missed it. That was a chance. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. West Indies are 86 for 6.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
A few moves made in the field.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Couldn't get it through the field. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely, but well before.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Chakravarti coming into the attack from the high court end. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. West Indies are 107 for 6. Bumrah from the pavilion end. Patel coming back into the attack. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands. Oh, quick hands. That's gone.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Swept away but finds the fielder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, amazing delivery. 7 runs added in that over. West Indies, 114 for 7.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Huge, that has flown.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Doesn't beat the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Varma back into the attack. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yada, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. End of the over, West Indies are 132 for 7. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Finds the fielder with that shot. No. Terrible shot. End of the over, 10 runs from it. West Indies are 142 for 7. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That is quite extraordinary. Shepherd, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 165 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
"11 runs added there. India are 11 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Dug that out well. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
6 runs added there. India 17 for 1.
2 overs gone in the power play and the batters are off to a good start here, ahead of the required run rate.
Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough to get on it for 4.
That's gone. Nice, simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Brilliant shot there. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
It's another wicket. It's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. The bowler looks really confident. Five runs in that over. India 31 for 4. Joseph from the high court end. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. Trouble! Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism. Out! What a screamer.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Misses everything. Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing them.